joining me for my comic book review for this week of November 2011. Hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving, because I sure as hell know I did. You'll notice in the background my girlfriend is unboxing her new Xbox 360. It's an early birthday gift, and all I can say is she better enjoy it.
Nah.
Alright, on to the books for this week. We're going to start off with The Fury of Firestorm, The Nuclear Men, number 3. Ethan Van Sciver and Gail Simone, still great work. This was probably, in my opinion, this was probably the strongest issue of the series so far. Very well done. More detail into the character development of Jason and Ronnie, how they have to work together even though they hate each other's guts. It's very well done. Good dialogue, good drama. Couple of twists and turns here and there, but all in all, it's a solid issue of Firestorm. I personally love the outfits. I like the red outfit better than the yellow outfit, but that's just me. Don't know much about the villain that they had to take down, but it was kind of, the villain had a unique character to him, and we don't get that much. Sadly, thanks to Fury, we don't get that much out of him. But all in all, it was a solid issue, and I really enjoyed it. Nice work, Gail and Ethan. All right, The Flash, number 3. Oh man! As I told Mark, Quorum TV, I told him, I said, if there was ever going to be a superhero movie that needs a live-action movie, I said, it's got to be The Flash. And make sure Francis Manapul writes the script. This was awesome. Yeah, more development of how the Flash is now able to think inside the Speed Force. We see some very impressive stunts from Barry Allen in here. I see him do something that I didn't think he can do, and hell, he didn't even think he could do it. Very impressive beginning to the book. Some very good one-liners about a cup of coffee, and a huge what the fuck moment at the end of the book. It's very impressive. We're only 3 issues in, and this is definitely stronger than Jeff Johns' run. This was just pure awesome. I'm not going to spoil anything. Jump on board with The Flash and give this a look. Just one thing about the ending. I smell another retcon coming. Hopefully I'm wrong. Maybe there'll be a detailed explanation as to the what the fuck moment. But yeah, good stuff from Francis Manapul. Alright. Next up, Superman, number 3. Okay, I got a confession to make. Now I can see where everybody's going with Superman here. We're only 3 issues in, and I'm already seeing a rut. Superpowered bad guy comes along, whoops on Superman, then Superman whoops it. There you go. I really am starting to see a rut, and it's really sad that because we're only 3 issues in. And okay, the first one, fire. Second demon, it was invisible. Now we got ice. What's next? A creature made out of heart. I swear to God, if Captain Planet shows up in the next issue, I'm gonna barf. But this was I loved the artwork. Still dialogue heavy, as these past 3 issues of Superman have been. But I'm not saying the book is terrible. It's just it's starting to lose me a little bit. This one kind of felt weak, and this still makes Superman look kind of human, but at the same time, come on, DC, 3 issues and I already feel like I'm in a rut. That's really sad, especially with a Superman book. Come on, you can do better than this. It was good, but it could have been better. Alright. Green Lantern New Guardians number 3. First of all, I hope you caught my review of number 2 on my Tumblr page. But cheap plug. Tony Bedard, Tyler Kirkham. Yeah. Don't really know what to make of Kyle Rayner now at this point. Is he still considered a rookie? Or is he a bitch? Or is he hard-headed? Or what? I don't know. He kind of looks like all three in this one. I still am not a huge fan as to how DC wants to portray Kyle Rayner at times, because at times he can look really fucking stupid. In this one, he looks hard-headed and kind of a little bit of a bitch. But I'm going to go ahead and stamp it right here and now. In my opinion, the Guardians of the Universe can go fuck themselves. They are villains. They are villains. I mean, the most emotionless, bastard-ass motherfucking pricks that you can ever see in a comic book. And to see what Ganthan and the rest of them try to do in this is just... You just want to look at them and just go, fuck you. You know, it's... Well, you know, it's still a strong series. It's... I don't know where I would put it in the Green Lantern books. I can't say it's my favorite. Then again, I can't say it's my least favorite. It's just really, really well written. Artwork's fantastic. But yeah, that's all I can say. Hi, baby.
Hi.
What you got there? Oh, you got your bundle pack that I got for you. She got the Batman Arkham City Arkham Asylum bundle pack. Alright, next up, Aquaman, number 3. Woo! First of all, I gotta say, Jeff Johns, Ivan Reyes, y'all still doing a good job. And my fanship for Mira is growing. I mean, she's just badass, and I love it. Good action, good storytelling. It's got everything I want in a good comic book. And this right here, this series right here should tell you, Aquaman is no joke. Don't fuck with Aquaman, because he'll fuck with you. More storytelling as to what these cannibals of the deep, as it's called, more story in detail, kind of slash backstory as to who they are and what they want. You know, are they predators, or are they working for something higher than them? You know, it's just awesome. Very awesome. Still, my biggest gripe with Aquaman is it feels really short. I mean, I read this in about a minute and a half. Very short reading, but it's still very good, very detailed to the point, and it's got solid action. I love it. Stick with Aquaman. You'll enjoy it. Alright. Wolverine and the X-Men number 2. This was just as good as number 1 was. This was fun. I loved it. We're only 2 issues in, and they just got the school put together. Hasn't even gotten approved yet, and it's already been demolished. Minor spoiler there. But the attention to detail is really good. Iceman really has a moment in here. Not going to spoil it. And there's another moment involving Iceman and somebody else that I won't spoil. But it's very, very fun. Awesome book. You know, I said it was about as good as number 1. I might have to scratch that and say this was a little bit better than number 1. I love it. I'm glad I jumped on board with Wolverine and the X-Men, and I think you would too. This is an X-Men series that I would recommend. Pick this up. It was awesome. Wearing my hat. All right, next up, you knew it was coming. Fantastic Four 600. Okay. I bet a lot of you were thinking this was going to be the pick of the week. No, it was not, because I predicted what I read in here. The return of Johnny Storm. I'll go ahead and spoil that. And the way he comes back, the way it was explained how he came back, it made sense from a science fiction storytelling aspect. Now, I have read reviews about this book all over the internet, and the biggest complaint I have read is that it's an $8 comic book. But I believe the price is justifiable. This is a 100-page book. It's about the size of 3, maybe 4 comic books smushed together, and a comic book averages $3 a pop. So you're getting $12 worth of storytelling for $8. I'd say that's an honest deal. And there's no reprint. There's no crappy reprints of stories that we already know about. There's no stupid 3-page, 4-page cover galleries at the end of the book. There's no full-page ads for other books from Marvel. There's none of that. It's solid storytelling from beginning to end. It's well done. Now, and I will say, I went ahead and dropped FF because Jonathan Hickman's storytelling was boring the shit out of me on that series. But this, Hickman, this is how you write a Fantastic Four book. Very impressive, very well put together. It's a solid book. I'd say it was worth the $8 price tag. I joked about it on Twitter, but I enjoyed this. This is a milestone book. I put this right up there with Spider-Man 600. Very good. Hickman got me back into Fantastic Four. Now for the pick of the week. This might shock you. My pick of the week, as I said, the book I enjoyed reading the most out of all the books I read, is Kick-Ass 2, number 5. Wow. And I thought issue 4 was fucked up. And then I read this. I gotta say, the storytelling is much, much darker than Kick-Ass 1 was. This will never, ever, ever make a movie. For those of you fans who want to see Kick-Ass 2 on the big screen, you ain't gonna get this kind of storytelling in a movie. Especially not a superhero flick. It'll be rated X or NC-17 or whatever, because this was wicked. Jesus, Mark, John, you're killing me. You're killing me with your awesomeness. And I just can't get enough of what I read in here. I read this book like 2 or 3 times, and I still couldn't get over the images I saw in here. The storytelling, the character development for the motherfucker. Yowza. It's just fucking with my head how awesome this is, but at the same time, it's dark, it's gory, it's just a fucked up story. And the ending scene at a certain someone's funeral, and what some of these pricks do to Kick-Ass is just ungodly unbelievable. You would never see this kind of storytelling in a stereotypical superhero book. And then the last page, I was like, fuck yes. It's about time she came back. This was good. Awesome. Just purely awesome. It wasn't perfect, but it's just kick-ass. But do yourselves a favor. If you loved Kick-Ass 1, you'll love Kick-Ass 2. It's just issues 4 and 5 are really disturbingly awesome. Alright, that's all I got for this week, everybody. Hope you liked my review. Check out my Tumblr page. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, I'll see you later.